Community Radio, welcome along to today's show. Well, it's not quite the Buyer Tapestry, but it's certainly a decent size. Chelmsford has officially got in the making its first tapestry, and joining me in the studio today, I'm joined by Wendy and Heather from Hobbycraft, who are here to tell us a little bit about it and how they've been putting this, what is definitely going to be a masterpiece, into action. So thank you for joining me, ladies.
Thank you.
So, first of all, would you like to introduce yourself for me and how you're involved?
I'm Wendy. I'm the assistant manager at Hobbycraft Chelmsford. Obviously, my store manager came up with the idea, and we all get involved by starting up the competition, what kind of designs, what kind of features we're going to be able to have in the design, what's it going to be based on mainly, and then sort of get that out into the community, and that's how we got involved. And we're going to be starting to do the stitches ourselves, the whole of the company and all the community. So that's how we're getting involved.
Brilliant.
And my name is Heather. I was made redundant 3 years ago, and just about the same time as Hobbycraft opened. So I've gone from being a highway engineer to taking up all my hobbies and working in crafts in Hobbycraft.
So what sort of things do you do in store then?
In store I teach knitting, crocheting, cross stitch. I demonstrate all three, as well as being in charge of the tapestry. We also run a knit and natter on Wednesdays and a craft club for paperwork on Thursdays, which I'm personally involved with.
Okay. So tell us a little bit more about the tapestry itself. So you mentioned about the fact that the idea came up from your store manager, and this is actually the first time anything like this has been done in Chelmsford.
Yes, it has. Yeah. The idea was that he wanted to give the community something really permanent to be able to display, and he came up with the idea of the tapestry, because tapestry is something you could display and something that you'll be able to keep for life. So obviously once the competition, we sort of decided what one would be winning, and that was decided between Hobbycraft and between Coats, because Coats are part of our sponsors. They sponsored all the material. They put the design, the 6 panels design, onto the tapestry, and it was all about the community, Chelmsford itself, you know, all the main landmarks, which is what the young lady Chris Rhodes has designed and come up with.
So walk me through and tell me more about what is on each kind of part of the tapestry.
It's 6 panels, and each panel has a different representative. There's the first one is Highlands House and the V concert. The second panel has the Stone Bridge and the river and the parks of Chelmsford. The third one has Liverpool Street Station, the market, and a young boy representing the youth of Chelmsford. The next one has Marconi's, Radio Waves, radio, and the buildings of Chelmsford. Then there's the cathedral with an elderly lady representing the older population of Chelmsford. And the last one has all the new buildings going on with the sites and scaffolding and bricks. And there are leaves that were taken from the logo of Chelmsford, and these leaves blow across the whole of the canvas.
So how long is it in size?
It's 2 metres long and half a metre high.
Wow.
There's approximately 184,000 stitches, and we reckon it's going to take 1,000 hours.
Wow.
So we need all the help we can get from everyone in Chelmsford.
So what have you been doing so far to try and get as many people involved with this project as possible?
We've had
Simon Burns.
He came the 24th of July. And he got involved in actually doing the stitch himself, which Heather had taught him.
I was teaching him how to stitch, and he said he found it really relaxing. So we've got a
Good
new
on Simon
convert.
Burns.
And then we had the mayor and the mayoress, Bob Villa and his wife Valerie Villa, and they've done some, as well as a Coats representative.
And the brownies, they all came with 20 brownies.
And at the same time as the mayor, we had rainbows, brownies, and guides. So people that have stitched so far on it have been aged 6 to about 80 years old. So it's something everybody can do.
Yeah. So how does each stitching kind of work?
The canvas has 12 holes per inch.
Okay.
And you come up one hole and diagonally across to the next one.
Okay.
And that works across the whole thing.
So you're going to show me a little bit about how to do this.
Yes.
This is a moment of truth.
It's easy.
I have to say, I am very impressed at just the magnitude of this project, and Oh wow, okay. So,
Very nice.
so I've currently got the, is it Highlands House I've got in front of me
Yes,
at the
this
moment?
is the first panel and this is the roof. So you literally need to go down one of the diagonals and then up the next stitch above.
Okay, so I'm going down here and up.
Yeah, so push it right the way through.
Oh, I'm having a go at this. They're making me work.
Straight down.
Oh, so what? Down like that?
Yeah, and pull it through the back.
Okay.
Just
And
be
then
like
down.
And pull it all the way through and then come up immediately above it.
And then it's going back up.
And down
Okay.
the next diagonal.
So
pull it all the way
it's
through.
quite, it is literally just going pretty much straight over and under and over and under really.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I hope I don't get this wrong.
No,
That would
you're
be
fine.
terrible. Be the first person in Chelmsford to mess up. I'd be like, that's my hole. That's the bit that I didn't do right.
And then what we're doing is everybody who stitches a piece on the canvas can write their name down in a book with their comments, and this will go in a book that will be presented with the canvas to Chelmsford.
Am I going diagonally here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Down the next one.
So, how many people have you got currently written in the book?
Well, we've got, I think it must be about 20 so far.
Yeah, that's
Right.
Yeah, the Knit and Natter group have all had a go, and the brownies and the rainbows and the
Coats
guides
had a
had a go, and some of the staff of Hobbycraft. We made the manager do some,
Yes.
and it will be everybody, so the staff. And we want to take it to any groups, so
Yeah.
if there are any groups in Chelmsford that want us to actually take the tapestry to them, because say an old people's home, if they can't get into Hobbycraft, then we can take it to them and they can all
Fantastic.
have a go.
So, if anybody wants to find out more, how can they do so?
They could do it by emailing chelmsford@hobbycraft.co.uk with all your details, and then we'll be able to get back to you and arrange a suitable date and time for you.
Fantastic. Ladies, it's been great to have you in the studio today. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for showing it, and all the best with getting it done, and we look forward to seeing it up in Chelmsford in the near future.
Thank you very much.
We've got more music for you next here on Chelmsford Community Radio.